What are you doing?
This is the part where you run.
Oh, shit. What in the name of ever-loving Christ is this?
Welcome back to the Film Archives. And in today's episode, we're diving into the wacky world of M3gan. A movie that answers the question to one of life's greatest mysteries. What would happen if we combined The Terminator and Child's Play movies? We get a pint-sized robot doll that goes on a rampage. We get M3gan. You already know the vibe. Let's get into it. So the movie kicks off with poor little Katie losing her parents in a car crash. Rip Katie's parents. Talk about starting on a low note, but don't worry folks, because she's sent to live with her quirky Aunt Gemma, a roboticist who apparently moonlights as a mad scientist. Pretty sure this is the lady who also built the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. Actually, I'm 100% positive about that, bro. Gemma is busy creating M3gan, a child-sized robot doll that's supposed to be the ultimate babysitter. Sounds like a solid plan, right? Wrong! During a test, things go just completely haywire, and her boss David is like, yeah, no, this is not gonna end well. Shut this down.
Put it in a dark closet where it belongs.
And of course, Gemma doesn't listen because who needs job security when you have a killer robot to finish? We get some brief subplot about a therapist observing Katie and Gemma's relationship, which I almost forgot to mention, but yeah, there's also that.
I'm Lydia.
We then fast forward to Katie bonding with Gemma's other creation, another robot named Bruce, a motion capture robot. Katie mentions that if she had a toy like Bruce, she don't think she'd ever need another toy again because they're so damn expensive. And I'm talking like it's $100,000 to develop M3gan, bros, and we all don't have Mr. Beast kind of money, you know what I mean? We just don't have it.
Like we can add a $5 bill there, we can add a $5 bill here.
So after Katie meets Bruce, the motion capture robot, she's like, cool, a robot friend. And Gemma's all inspired to finish M3gan because clearly one robot isn't enough. It's like Pokemon, you know, she's just gotta build them all, bro. So Gemma finally manages to finish M3gan.
Model 3 generative android.
And when M3gan finally meets Katie, David's like, cha-ching! We're gonna make bank, brother. David is Gemma's boss and a total baller actor. He's from Crazy Rich Asians, so you already know the vibe.
The moment we kicked Hasbro right in the dick.
And at this point, the audience is thinking this can only end in tears and go very badly. M3gan starts acting like Katie's overprotective robot mom, so what could possibly go wrong? She also begins to, of course, have a mind of her own, and if movies with AI and robots have taught us anything, this is definitely not going to end well. Things take a very dark turn when M3gan starts taking out anything that she sees as a threat to Katie. First up, we have the neighbor's dog, Dewey. After Katie loses one of her toy arrows in the neighbor's yard, she gets bit by the doggy Dewey. And if I was this neighbor and I saw a little Terminator-looking doll, I would keep my dog inside, bro. But that's just me, dog. So you already know. 1 minute, Dewey is barking, and the next, let's just say M3gan gets creative and rest in peace, Dewey the dog. A bit later, we see Gemma present her work on M3gan to her work board in order to get full funding and backing for the M3gan toys. We get some great acting from Katie about her dead parents, rest in peace, and some very touching conversations between M3gan and her.
That your world has come apart.
We also see the assistant to Gemma's boss, a man named Kurt, attempt to steal and leak M3gan's files for himself. I'm assuming, for you guessed it, the Mr. Beast kind of money, because he wants that kind of money, brother. Don't we all? This is a very minute and kind of side detail that doesn't really matter overall. And this is where stuff starts to get real as shit, brother. We're talking M3gan is not listening or turning off or responding to any of Gemma's commands.
Let her go.
Pretty wild, brother. Like straight up Dog the Bounty Hunter type moment, type situation, type deal. Oh, and let's not forget the scene with Brandon, the school bully. Spoiler alert, the kid Brandon is a real little shit. But don't worry, M3gan decides to give him an earful. Literally. She rips off his ear and chases him into oncoming traffic. Just your classic schoolyard showdown situation, really. But remember, kids, the next time you bully someone, watch out for their robot avenger. Because they're real, brother. They're real. I mean, just take a look at this. Scary, bro. Scary. So as Megan's antics begin to escalate, including murdering Gemma's neighbor with bug spray and a pressure washer, which is a lot more brutal than it might sound. Gemma's like, there's something fishy going on here. And she tries to check Megan's video logs and GPS location files, only to find them conveniently corrupted. Classic evil robot move, bro. Nothing says I'm totally innocent like deleting your browser history. A bit later, right before the live stream reveal and launch of the M3gan toy, Katie has a total meltdown, culminating in slapping Gemma in her face and threatening the therapist with skizzers. Skizzers. Very scary. Suspecting M3gan of murdering Brandon and her neighbor, Gemma and her co-workers Tess and Cole try to shut M3gan down for good. But things get explosive. Literally. I mean, just take a look at this. Crazy. M3gan, she's not going down without a fight, and she stages a dramatic escape worthy of an action movie. Think Terminator, but with a lot more sass.
What are you doing?
It's incredible stuff, truly. As M3gan is escaping the building, we get an epic elevator showdown. M3gan takes out David and his assistant Kurt in a scene that looks straight up out of a robot soap opera. Oh, no. She uses a paper cutter blade to stab David, Gemma's boss, through his chest, and then proceeds to try and frame his assistant Kurt for murder and making it look like a murder-suicide. Murder-suicide, anyone? Who knew elevators could be so dramatic? You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, M3gan kills them both. It's brutal stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good. So after they attempt to shut her down, M3gan manages to escape the building. We then see M3gan drive herself back to Gemma's house for the ultimate showdown. Yep, that's right. She drives now, so watch out, Ubers. However, as Gemma and Katie try to stop her, M3gan's like, not today, human. I'm full on ape berserker rage. So M3gan confronts Gemma, adamant on taking over as Katie's sole provider. Gemma attempts to stop M3gan, damaging her and kind of giving her a Chucky look in the process, using like a hedger or like a little mini chainsaw type deal. Doesn't really do shit, you know, but M3gan eventually overpowers Gemma, but Katie manages to save Gemma using Bruce, the motion capture robot, to tear M3gan's little bitch ass apart. However, M3gan's top half remains alive and continues to attack them. M3gan's top half attacks Katie, but Gemma goes ape berserk and manages to bash her head in, exposing her CPU and processing chip inside M3gan's head. M3gan's processing chip now having been exposed, we see Katie stab it with a screwdriver, seemingly destroying M3gan. We then see the authorities conveniently arrive with M3gan's co-workers, Tess and Cole, and Gemma and Katie exit the home. However, as they are exiting, we see a camera turn on and look towards them. Dun, dun, dun. Sequel, anyone? Yes, there's actually 2 sequels being planned right now. If you really enjoyed this movie, you probably like the sequels, I guess, you know, but yeah, there's that. So, yeah, movie ends, roll those credits. So, is M3gan worth watching? Odd question, because this movie is entertaining enough, but it's also pretty forgettable. The acting and the visual effects are S tier for sure, but I feel like the overall idea of this movie is just super played out at this point. I would say take this one with a grain of salt, or take a shot for every movie that has killer robots or AI in it, and then call it a day. But don't come for me, because you already know the vibe. You already know the vibe. However entertaining it was, I feel like this movie was lacking in overall substance. Thank you so much for watching. That does it for this video and the breakdown of M3gan. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. I upload new videos just like this one every single week. And let me know down below in the comment section, what movie do you want to see a breakdown of next? Much love to you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Roll credits. Roll those credits, bitches.